Dragon Ball, the top 10 most powerful Namekians. Throughout the Dragon Ball series, Namekians proved to be a powerful race of beings. But which ones were the strongest in terms of sheer strength? There are two kinds of people in life, those that love Dragon Ball and liars. It is by far one of the greatest animes of all time and is a joy to watch even to this day. The adventures of Goku and the Z-Fighters will likely be entertaining people for decades and generations to come. Piccolo is one of the strongest Z-Fighters that isn't a Saiyan. Still, we don't get to see a lot of other Namekians throughout the series to compare his strength to in terms of others of his own kind. Of those we do meet, some are certainly stronger than others and put up serious fights when they made appearances. Number 10. Symbol. Symbol is another mutated Namekian spawn of King Piccolo whose main task is to hunt down the Dragon Balls. No wonder he looks like a dragon. Still, he isn't really that strong, losing in a fight to Yajirobe of all people. They end up literally roasting and eating him as well, which is just a tiny bit weird, all things considered. Number 9. Dend. Dend isn't so much of a fighter as he is a supporting character in the series. His healing abilities are quite powerful, but it's not like he could throw much of a punch. However, he's still a consideration from Goku to use the Pot-era earrings, with which must mean he has at least some respect for his power in battle. He decides in the end that Dend might not make him stronger, but being on the shortlist counts for something. Number 8. Drum. He might have been the shortest-lived of King Piccolo's children, but the old villain created him back in his prime, making Drum one of the strongest. He absolutely clobbers Tien in a one-on-one fight, showing that the fear of his skills is legitimate. In the end, he gets his brains kicked in by a young Goku while trying to launch a sneak attack. Number 7. Tambourine. Out of all of King Piccolo's sons, Tambourine gets into and survives the most fights by far. Krillin wasn't even a match for him as was killed by the brute. He managed to track down and defeat King Chappa, Pamput, Bacterian, Manwolf, and Jiren before easily killing them all as well. He still wasn't able to take on a fully powered Goku in his childhood years, but he put up a good fight. Number 6. Kami. Viewers don't see Kami fight much in the series. He's mostly known for creating the Dragon Balls, but he's seriously got some power. Not only can he shoot lasers from his eyes, but his explosive wave technique is extremely powerful. He's even able to use the evil containment wave, which has been shown to nearly kill people with the energy it takes to perform. Kami means God, and it's a fair way to describe this Namekian.
Goku. I was beginning to believe that all people were greedy and dishonorable, but you've shown me that there are people that have kind and untainted minds and hearts.
Number 5. King Piccolo. King Piccolo is all of the evil that was trapped within Kami, and boy is that evil powerful. He's essentially the final boss of the original Dragon Ball, and there's a reason he's called the Great Demon King. While the heroes encounter him once he's far older in the series, in his younger days he was an unstoppable force. There's a reason Kami was unable to take his evil side down, and it's a miracle that Goku could fight him and win at such an early age. Number 4. Nail. When Nail was introduced in the anime, he was literally the strongest Namekian alive, as Piccolo was dead at the time. There's no way someone is made the bodyguard of the most important person on the planet without having some serious power. He may have been beaten by Frieza, but he went down swinging in one of the most inspiring ways possible, refusing to give in until he could no longer move. His power levels were even measured to be on par with that of the Jinya Force, and fans know how much trouble they gave Goku. Number 3. Lord Slug. Super Namekians are able to unlock their own latent abilities to become astronomically powerful, and Lord Slug is the strongest of all of them. He's so powerful that it takes Goku launching a spirit bomb to even be able to defeat him in the end. Sure, Dragon Ball Z, Lord Slug isn't canon, but denying the power of Lord Slug would be unfair. He was by far the strongest Namekian when he was introduced. Number 2. Purina and Sayanal. It seems a bit unfair to rank the two of them together, but the most we know about these two Namekians is that they fought for Universe 6 in the Tournament of Power. They have fused with multiple Namekians to become Super Namekians themselves and give several of the main cast a serious run for their money. Overall, it's hard to not think they are the strongest Namekians around, except for one, of course. Number 1. Piccolo Jr. A lot of people forget that Piccolo Jr. is actually the final son of King Piccolo, but we could hardly blame them. Everyone just calls him Piccolo in the series. Still, he's been shown to be incredibly powerful in countless battles. He's by far the strongest Namekian ever seen doing battle in the series, and unless new Namekians are introduced in the future, he'll likely remain that way.